Back with part 2 of these first round Mojave Invitational match play matches. Acuff coming off that spare of the 4-7 struck on the left lane. He has 151 through 7 with the strike in the 8th. Buttroff with 128 in the 7th, strike in the 8th. Very good shot right there. You know, he left 7th in last time on that lane and struck on that right lane that he went through the face on in the 5th frame. So Jacob seems to be zoned in on both lanes now. Another good shot by Mark. Doesn't really make the corner. So it looks like this match on the left here with Myers and Acuff is probably going to be wrapped up pretty easily by Derek. So we're going to focus on this match on the right hand side. Sorry if the camera works kind of bad. I didn't pay attention to that. Pretty good shot by Thomas. Doesn't come up. So Newt has 157 in the 8th, 7 count in the 9th, spurs it up, goes off the sheet for 207, which actually leaves Buttroff in the driver's seat, as he has 128 in the 7th with a double in the 8th and 9th. So big spare for Thomas. You don't want to give Jacob an easier road. Looks right off his hand. Kind of hangs there. Obviously he knows his spare game a lot better than I do, so good spare right there. Needs to step up and throw a couple here in the 10th. Pressure off. Or keep the pressure on, excuse me. Let's see, looking around here, I believe cut for this semis was -87 for 5 games, and that was for the top 11. So pretty low scoring. I think leader was plus, let's see, leader was Eric Hatchin, and I think he was +8 maybe. So 5 games, he was +10, excuse me, 202 average. So that alone tells you how demanding this was. And scoring pace seems about the same. I see a lot of 160s. There's a 140 down there. So spares are at a premium. Thomas pretty fortunate to leave only the 4-7 there, so if he spares this up, strikes on his fill ball, he shoots 195, which would force Jacob to go at least 8 spare strike for the win, I believe. So big fill shot here coming up for Thomas. Count is very, very important. Looks like some of the other matches, looks like let's see, looks like Danny Varholt's going to defeat Cam Smith. Looks like Kareem Lieber. Here's Newt's fill ball. Needs 10. Wow. Wow. 6 on the fill puts him at 191. So now all Jacob needs is a mark, pretty much. Jacob Buttroff, single season record holder for the win. Looks pretty good. 7 pin. Seemed like he didn't really get around that one at the bottom, but he was on line. Stays out of trouble, only leaves the 7 pin. Spared up here for the win. Looks good, and Jacob Buttroff is your winner. So Buttroff and Acuff advance. Danny Varholt gonna beat Cam Smith. Kareem Lieber gonna beat Oscar Chan. I just see Myers trying something a little different. Like he said, he said before the match he didn't have very good ball reaction on this pair, so that'll be a storyline to watch as the tournament goes on, is whether the lefties are facing as much transition as the righties, but pretty tough. If you're the only righty on your pair and you have no ball reaction, and Derek's throwing the ball as well as he is, you're gonna be in trouble. So come back in a little bit, check out part 3, I guess you can call it, of the Mojave Invite match play. and I'll be covering the winners bracket matches of the match play portion. I just see Cam Smith looking at me like I'm crazy for recording this, but as I said, I'm pretty bored, so